Since taking office, I've had a chance to work with the different departments across the city to understand our greatest needs, our greatest challenges, and our greatest strengths. And one thing is abundantly clear: this city is on the rise. Here in Tampa, our community is growing, our economy is thriving, and we're attracting new opportunities every single day. But along with our rapid growth and progress comes many challenges. As I've said, transportation is our Achilles heel. We cannot add an estimated 60,000 more cars to our roadways over the next 20 years without transit solutions. As we are all aware, these solutions cannot be implemented overnight. They take years at best. Nor can we ignore our aging and failing infrastructure. The $2.9 billion water wastewater pipe replacement initiative, PIPES, is scheduled to be implemented over the next 20 years. Again, relief is not imminent. It is for these reasons and many others that we need the best team in place to meet the rapidly increasing demands of providing the best services possible each and every day to our citizens. As stated, I've had the opportunity to work with and be briefed by so many team members, and as such, I am clearly aware of the incredible abilities and stellar work ethic that exists from top to bottom in this city. Many of these talented and hardworking team members are here with us today, and I thank each and every one of you for your commitment to our community. A great deal has been accomplished through the years in our city, and I am very, very fortunate to follow some incredible leaders. Mayor Iorio lifted the city up and left an incredible reserve that allowed us to weather the recession. Mayor Buckhorn built a vibrant urban core and set on course the thoughtful development that we enjoy today. My eternal gratitude to those who came before me and set our city on a trajectory for success. Just this week, a new report named Tampa as one of the most fiscally healthy cities in the U.S. And for 2020, for the first time, we were able to pass a budget that started in the black since the Great Recession. If we want to continue building a stronger city for generations to come, we have to work together, we have to innovate, and we have to embrace change. This means that as a city, we have to do a better job of streamlining our city services. We have to communicate across city departments and ensure we're working towards the same goals. There are a lot of moving pieces that keep our city running, and we have to ensure that these pieces continue to fit together as we build a brighter future. Today, I am very excited to announce a few key staff appointments that will help us meet our goals and our city's growing needs. These changes and additions reflect our vision for transforming Tampa's tomorrow. By prioritizing our greatest challenges and ensuring the right people with the right background, expertise, and passions have the resources necessary to tackle these issues. I don't think it's a surprise to anyone that transportation is one of our city's greatest challenges. I know you're tired of sitting in traffic jams just as much as I am. And as our city grows, this will only become a more pressing issue, which is why Tampanians overwhelmingly voted for All for Transportation referendum. Jean Duncan has been a driving force behind the city's transportation efforts. She's been a powerhouse of knowledge and a true leader for the department, despite being on a shoestring budget. We need strong leaders like her to help us embrace mobility solutions, build a better connected city, and welcome the world-class transportation system that this city deserves. That's why I'm so excited to announce that Jean Duncan will be our new Administrator of Infrastructure and Mobility. Jean will be instrumental in supporting the city's transportation and sustainability and resilience initiatives. Because just like we need to invest in transportation systems, we need to invest in our other infrastructure too. And that means our roads, our pipes, and our storm drains. If we want to build a stronger, more resilient system and city, we have to do so from the ground up. With this change, we're also creating new opportunities for new divisions and a chance to reward hardworking city employees that have dedicated years to serving our community. Vic Beatty, who was previously under Smart Mobility, will now be the Transportation and Stormwater Services Director. He brings a unique insight about the future of transportation technologies to this title. Under Vic, we are also excited to add new positions, including roles specifically dedicated to our greenways and to Vision Zero. Brad Baird will continue to play a key role in our city's future as our new Infrastructure Deputy Administrator. Brad will oversee the $2.9 billion PIPES program, which will be a key component to our sustainability and resiliency plan. This 20-year initiative is the largest investment in water and wastewater systems in our city's history, and I can't think of anyone better than Brad to lead the charge on this essential program. Sal Ruggiero will also be shifting to our Infrastructure Services Deputy Administrator. I like to refer to Sal as our fixer, and I'm excited to see the solutions he will bring to the table to make this department more sustainable and resilient. Together, he and Brad will oversee the transition of our waste-to-energy plant under city operations. As a police officer and now as mayor, I have always focused on improving the quality of life for all citizens in every neighborhood and making sure that our residents in every corner of our city feel a part of the community's success. In order to help us engage our neighbors and meet our community's unique needs, I am so excited to announce Osea Wynn as our Neighborhood and Community Affairs Administrator. We conducted a nationwide search and found the best candidate was already on our team. Osea has held many roles in the city, from wastewater to logistics, and she always runs a tight ship. With this new role, Osea will help our city create stronger connections with those who live, work, and play in Tampa. She will help us focus on workforce development initiatives through equal business opportunity, community partnerships, and neighborhood engagement programs. By creating an environment where residents can thrive, we can build a strong workforce, attract more high-paying jobs, grow our economy, and promise a greater quality of life for all Tampanians. In terms of workforce, we are also taking steps to ensure the best and brightest want to work for the City of Tampa. To support that effort, we're proud to announce the appointment of Kelly Austin as the permanent Human Resources and Talent Development Director. Kelly's anchored this department for the last 6 months, and we are so excited to have her continue supporting our City of Tampa employees, aiding recruitment efforts, and sign off on the last 2 successful union contract negotiations. She and her team just finished negotiating 3 union contracts at one time. Fingers crossed. 2 have already been passed. Fingers crossed on the 3rd. Also assuming a permanent appointment is Dennis Ruggiero, who I refer to as our money man. Today, he is being appointed as the city's Chief Financial Officer. Dennis has been instrumental in supporting our city through responsible fiscal planning and enabling us to shine. As stated earlier, Tampa is one of the top 10 cities in the country for financial management. This recognition isn't achieved by accident. Dennis has an unwavering commitment to public service. He's worn many hats in our city, and now we are proud to congratulate him on his official role as a Chief Financial Officer. Along with these changes in infrastructure and mobility, we're also welcoming changes in development and economic opportunity. Carol Post, as many of you know, has been a tremendous force leading my transition team. Matter of fact, she's a team party of one. And I am excited to welcome her to the City of Tampa as our Administrator for Development and Economic Opportunity. Carol went directly from opening the USF Mersani College of Medicine to tackling some of our city's greatest challenges, and she didn't miss a beat. Under her leadership, we are working to streamline city services and make it easier for people to do business with the city. Just last week, our new private provider program went into effect to help streamline the plan review process, and we are working on several other initiatives to cut the red tape and meet the growing needs for our development services, including some organizational changes to be announced next week, as well as the appointment of a new chief building official coming very shortly. Carol will also be instrumental in helping us tackle housing affordability, one of my core strategic initiatives. The recommendations from this advisory team will be unveiled next week. Now, last but not least, to help us build a stronger, more resilient city, we have a search underway to appoint a new Chief Sustainability and Resilience Officer. This position will report directly to our Chief of Staff, John Bennett, and will allow for us to plan a stronger future. Sustainability and resiliency is something that will affect all departments and require us to work together to build a stronger city from within. One where we can weather any storm, prevent economic downturns, and minimize our ecological footprint for generations to come. We've got a lot of hard work ahead of us, and we're just getting started. These changes and key staff appointments will allow our city to better serve our residents, streamline city services, and ensure that we keep up with our growing needs. As we grow, it will become increasingly apparent that our city structure cannot be linear. We have to work diagonally, side by side, and in tandem to meet our goals. That means transportation has to work with water and wastewater as we replace our underground pipes. Special events has to work with parking and TPD to manage event traffic. And development services has to work with neighborhood and community affairs to understand the housing and workforce needs in our community. That also means we need to communicate heavily on the front end so our residents clearly understand all that the City of Tampa has to offer them. In the final analysis, it will take the citizens and all departments working together to make our vision of transforming Tampa's tomorrow a reality. I want to thank all of our hardworking city employees, and I want to congratulate our new directors and administrators. I look forward to working with each of you as we continue to transform Tampa's tomorrow together. Thank you all very much. I want to bring up Jean Duncan and Osea Wynn to say a few words, and then I will open it up for questions. Jean?
Thank you, Mayor Castor, and I just wanted to say thank you to our wonderful mayor and our Chief of Staff, John Bennett, for the opportunity to serve. I look forward to taking all of the great knowledge I have so far and pairing that with this great team behind me. I'd love for our citizens of Tampa to know that you already have a cohesive team in place. Many of us have worked with each other for quite a while, and so these adjustments are basically going to just allow for better streamlined communication and better leveraging of our resources so we can reach the goals that we've set forth through the 5 advisory teams that the mayor established. So we've just taken what we have and putting it to the next level of use as we can do more and more for our citizens and to serve all of those that come to visit and live in Tampa better. So again, I thank you. I look forward to working with everyone, and I will let Osea Wynn, our new neighborhood and community affairs administrator, say a few words as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor, Chief of Staff. I really welcome this opportunity to serve in the community and to keep the community engaged in what's going on with local government. So this, with my 15 years of service in the city of Tampa, this is the next step for us to take it to the next level. So thank you very much, and we're here to serve.
All right. Everybody but Charlie Frago gets to ask questions. Just kidding, Charlie. Go ahead. Nope.
All the positions are internal, pretty much, except for folks. Why did you decide to go that route?
Well, as I said, the two most significant issues that are going to be facing the city of Tampa as an organization are transportation and the infrastructure. And so Brad Baird and Gene Duncan have incredible, incredible tasks in front of them. And so, we again did our due diligence and looked around for individuals that would meet the specifications of these positions and would be able to serve the city's needs. And we found that the best was right in our backyard. So we're very excited about the team that we have in place and excited about what we're going to be able to achieve over the next 3 and hopefully total of 8 years. All right. Thank you, guys. Oh, Pete Edwards. All right. Yes. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. And to Charlie's point about, saying, identifying Carol as an outsider, she did come from New York, but she was born and raised in this area. So her heart is here in Tampa. And to your point, too, Pete, what at the police department, that was the community and the officers working together to make Tampa one of the safest cities in the nation. It's going to be the same team here. It's not the team providing services for the community. It's the community working with the city of Tampa in order to lift up our entire city, every single neighborhood, and every single citizen as well. So we couldn't be more excited about the opportunity. We have a can-do attitude here in the city of Tampa, and we can't wait to see what we're able to accomplish working together. All right, thank you guys, I appreciate it.